You're watching TRTS Clips, a clip-sized content playlist that encloses experiences and stories of some of the most amazing, intellectually sound people from different walks of life. You enjoy this particular clip and don't forget to check out the entire playlist. If you like it, please support us by sharing it. Now, without further ado, the guest is all yours.
What do you feel like how the mindset of the people who play the games have changed, and also how the mindset of people who actually create those games have changed? Like, was it something like since the mindset of people started changing due to the influence of social media and new forms of media, due to that change of mindset of the people, it was the gaming industry that has to take that leap and evolve, or was it the other way that the gaming industry started creating games that were disruptive of those times, and that actually led to the evolution of the mindset of people to some extent? So how do you feel about this, or like what's your opinion on this?
So this debate is in all the industries. For example, people think the people in design, I thought technology was restricting the designers. And then people in technology will think the designers are restricted by technology. But the problem is we have to look at it in a very different angle. So for example, when a racer joins the MotoGP career, they drive a 125cc engine. When they do good at that or win a championship, they do a 250cc and then they move to MotoGP. Okay. So what like the reaction speed or the speed the bike travels is phenomenal. Okay. So for example, you do through 350 plus kilometers in MotoGP. Okay. So but 125cc might do somewhere around 200 kilometers per hour. It'll max out at 250 probably. Okay. But that's the problem. So when you actually see what is the possibility in the next realm, for example, when you've ridden the MotoGP class bikes, the 125cc seems like very slow, or you have so much time to decide on what is happening in front of you. So the same thing goes with technology, whether it's gaming or anything. So for example, if you see, till Tesla came in, the electric motor industry was stalling. So everybody were having phenomenal ideas, but it was moving nowhere. It was going nowhere. But then once they came in, broke that chain, and then proved everybody wrong, and bought Tesla, and then like manufactured 4 different variations of it. Now everybody are catching up for that because there's already the bar raised that high. So the same thing. So there must be someone to actually break that barrier and then show the bar or raise the bar that much so that everybody would follow. The same thing goes. So you can be one of them, or I can be one of them. So you have to understand where it is coming from and where it can be taken to. Yeah. And I would say the best person to take that is somebody who's not related in that industry at all, because they think out of the box and they don't have the restrictions in their brain that would stop them. So if you understand everything or every function of engine, you'll never be able to redesign that engine, because every single part of that engine will be running through your head when you're trying to reimagine the engine. But then if you give the problem to design an engine to somebody who's never seen the workings of engine, just the basics of engine, they'll actually think in a very different way that might break, or that might give a different solution altogether that's breaking everything that you've seen now. One thing is the hardware has gotten really good all these years. So for example, when the hardware is faster, you can't have a slower game in your phone. Yeah. And that's why the game improved. And the same thing happened the vice versa. When the game was getting better, the mobile hardware manufacturers thought we have to actually do better on the hardware side, on the performance side. So it's actually a race between both of who's going to achieve that first, and then that race in any platform or any product or any problem will actually get better products on the hardware side as well as the software side.